It was in a big crotch, and it was down deep in the crotch. And
A ball in a crotch, imagine that.
Ball in a crotch. So today, in the wood yard, we're going to show you what happens when you buy wood with metal in it and run it through your splitter. We're going to touch up the blade here a little bit. We're going to throw a bunch of these pieces in, get the snow and ice off them. This is a real good. I hit that with the saw twice. That's ceramic electric fence.
That's fun hitting with the saw.
Twice.
Nice.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
Nice.
2 chains.
So here's your...
Yeah, she's banged up. There was 1 railroad spike, lots of nails, lots of wire, lots of screws, lots of stuff.
Yep.
So,
well,
I gotta be safe here. I got glasses.
Yep. And you got a brand new
Milwaukee grinder with a really crappy wheel on it. So
let's see what happens.
We'll see what happens. The wheel might blow up. That's why I'm wearing these.
Yeah.
Looks more like a saw blade. All them jagged edges on there. We're not going to get it perfect, but we'll make it a little bit better for the wood to go through. She's pretty chiseled up there. I'm going to quit right there. That's like a serrated knife right now.
Yeah,
so
it's pretty rough.
You run your finger across that accidentally, it's not going to go well.
No, it's sharp. You got 1 big notch there yet, but that's no biggie.
I can't really see because I don't have my bifold.
Yeah,
that's pretty deep though. I don't want to take that much meat off. We'll get her next time. There'll be more. But this whole pile here, this is about, what did I figure the other day? It's
a full truckload, so.
Yeah, it's about 12 full cords. And every piece had metal in it, except for a little bit on this end.
Yeah.
Because that pile there's next, and that pile was over here. I sorted all the junk out, put it over here, so we didn't have to try to run it through the processor. So someday there's going to be a processor.
Yeah.
I'm holding my breath, but boy, it's getting tough.
Well, let's dig out all these pieces.
So we're going to dig all these pieces out, get the snow off. I'm going to the garage where we can get some better lighting on them and be warm.
Yeah, let's go do that.
All right. I was going to get these all before it snowed so much, but yeah, that's like cable, I think.
Yeah. Nice. That's a good one.
Yeah, I got a lot of good ones. Well, there's one special one I want to find. It's a fork, like a fork you eat with.
Nice.
So I don't know where. There's another pile over there. We just gotta dig them all out here.
Yeah, I found lots of things. I've cut bullets in half the long way. I've cut them the short way.
Yeah, 22 bullets, rifle bullets.
Yeah, rifle bullets. Yep.
Some more wire.
I've got a lot of wire, a lot of barbed wire, a lot of woven wire, deer steps.
Yeah, this is actually one of them screw-in steps you probably hang your bow on.
Yep.
I was trying to get it out of there without hitting it, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, I get lots of them. I have a whole collection also.
And of course I get sawmill saw blades. I got a couple of those in the garage.
Right, yeah, we'll look at those when we get back.
Well, you're just looking at...
You can see when it stains like that.
Yeah, like in red oak, you get that purple.
Yeah, that blackish purple.
But a lot of times, you know, like this one here, I almost missed it with the saw, but not quite.
Ooh, yeah, you hit it.
Yes, I did. Right there.
Nice.
That sucked.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a whole pile of stuff, and I'll be getting a lot more now that I'm doing tree service wood. I'm sure we're going to find lots of goodies. I got one piece there right now that's got a T-post running right through a piece of ash.
I don't know, a little nail there. This is it's a big spike.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah, I hit it with the splitter, I think, and I quit.
Yeah.
See, it's sticking out there. And it's probably somewhere on this side. I want to find that fork. Here's a good one there. I don't know what this is. Nothing. Oh, right there. Looks like some kind of wire. Yeah. I'm looking for the fork.
There's something inside of that.
This might not be, or it may or may not be. It might be just a piece of wood. With all this snow, it's getting hard to tell. Yeah, there's some more wire in that. This one's got some color of it. Purple. Yeah, that's something there, metal. Some type. Oh yeah, there's something sticking out of that. Oh dang it, I wish I knew where that fork was. There's another pile over there, that little hump in the snow is there. So we'll dig over there.
There's a whole bunch right here. Another spike. That's a bolt. There's one right here, this piece. There's one here. There's one here. Yeah, I should have got him before all the snow. I was gonna, and I got busy. I'm gonna have to crawl up on there to get those. That must be where the trophy one is, a fork. I'm gonna have to crawl up there. There's metal right here, you can see.
Yeah, but I cut it out. You know what I mean? Because that'll run lengthways. That'll run lengthways into the wood. You see that color though? You see this color? You know it's close.
Beware.
Yes. But only on oak.
Oak, right.
Doesn't do that on maple.
It stains a little bit on some stuff, but not far. Not like oak where it runs for a long ways.
Okay, there's some wire. There's a nail. There's a nail. Oh, look at there. Saw blade.
Oh, nice.
Wire. Nail. Come on, we gotta find that fork, man. That's a trophy. Ooh, there's a real good one there.
Yep.
What did I do with that? It's somewhere's underneath all this snow. We might not get to see the fork till next spring. Huh. Or I might have set it someplace else because it was so special. It was like in a crotch piece.
Is there any going back that way?
Might not get to see it till next spring, I'm saying. Oh well. Let me go look over there. There might be some more over there too. See if I can get down for a moment without crashing.
Yeah, people will like that.
My knees don't bend so good right now.
So why don't you tell everybody why your knees don't bend?
Well, this one's artificial, and my good knee has limes in it now.
Yeah.
So
you see a little bit of swelling, didn't you?
A little bit. Yeah, dang it. What's this right here? It's a high spot.
There's something. That looks like a fork.
No, that's just wire.
Dang it.
What kind of wire? Huh. Huh, no fork. No fork in the road. Well, it could be somewhere else here, but with this snow on here.
Yeah, we should have moved them all to one spot before it snowed yesterday.
Yep. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Well, the trophy piece It's gonna remain hidden for the rest
So it
of
was
the
right in the
winter.
middle of center of it.
It was like in a crotch. Like somebody set a fork in a crotch of your tree one time and it grew around it.
Yeah, people do that all the time.
That was pretty cool. Is what I do when I find the metal, I split it down and I try to find out what's in there so I can get it out. So a lot of times I can work that piece out,
Right, yeah, I do that a
but
lot
I don't
too.
want to sell any wood with metal in it.
Right, I try not to too. I try to
So I'll
pull
burn
it
all
out.
that in my garage.
Right.
Let's go saw out some pieces of wood and see what we see. Today in the wood yard, we're gonna show you ways to dull your saw very fast and mess up your knife on your splitter.
Get it real close. Look at that.
Look at this one. This is a dandy here. It's got
That's beautiful.
multiple.
That's a thing of beauty.
Yeah. So this is reject wood I bought from a sawmill, and it was marked metal on it, so I knew it had metal in it. But the good thing about this wood is they're really nice saw logs. You look at them and go, oh man, that's a nice piece of wood. That's a dirty shame to cut that up for firewood. But there's a reason they got rejected. They go through the metal detector at the sawmill, and they get kicked out, and they put a marked MF on it, metal or MT or M, whatever. So I know there's metal in them. I got a metal detector. I find most of it, like 90-some% I find with the metal detector. And then I mark it usually with paint, like this is a good one here. See the paint on there, the blue paint. Look, there's a whole bunch of nails there. There's nails here. So I'm not cutting that. So a lot of these, what I did cut, I cut them to 32 because I can split it at 32. And if the nails aren't right in the middle, I can still cut it after I split it. But that's how you end up hitting your wedge, trying to get those out. That was hit with the splitter, obviously. There's some other, right here I just saw, there's metal shavings there. That's off my knife on my splitter blade, I'm sure of it. Mm-hmm. Now here's a real good one. Look at there, we got 3 of these. That's from the splitter. I split it.
That was wood. This
is a saw. These are saw blades from the sawmill.
That was in the wood.
Yes, but usually you can see these. They're sticking out.
Yeah.
But sometimes you don't. My personal favorite is this one. Now, if you can tell, it's a fork.
Yeah, it is a fork.
It's a fork in the tree, and it wasn't a fork in the tree.
Yeah, a fork and a fork.
My other favorite one is this one right here. We showed it, I think, earlier. That's ceramic.
Yeah, you can see where you hit it with your saw right there.
I hit it twice.
Dull the saw
I hit it
fast.
twice with the saw. 'Cause
Nice.
I set it aside, and I metal detected it, and it was like, well, that's barely a signal. So I thought I was going to be left or right of, you know, a little piece of wire. You know, like a lot of these got just one little tiny piece of wire, or that's a nail, but it's not that bad. So to hit that, and it's a soft nail, it's like, ah, that's not bad. So I set this aside, and then I was moving wood around, and the piece was laying there partially cut through. So I grabbed a new saw with a new chain, and I hit it again.
That's when it's the most fun.
2 chains on that ceramic. That's an electric fence insulator is what that is. So yeah, that was not a good find.
Did you say happy words?
I said a lot of words. So I mean, we got variable, like we got wire,
Hold that big one up there. It's all twisted.
You know, this is pretty far in the middle of the tree. It's all twisted wire. I don't know, fencing. I'm sure some type of fencing. Here's a good one here. This is one of them screw-in tree step, not steps, but where you would hang your bow on.
Right.
You can see the plastic on it here yet?
Right. That's the hook part.
I
right
was
here.
trying to get it out of there without hitting it. Well, I hit it.
Yeah.
So there's the threads. There's the. I mean, I had that located with the paint, but
Right.
I still hit it with my splitter.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got to run it through the tree lengthways.
Nice.
And I missed. Well, I didn't hit that. I saw this end. So
What's this one here? What do you think that is? Just a big spike?
that's just a
That
big
was
spike.
wedge. Yeah.
That's from the wedge.
Yeah.
You see, this is red oak. You see all this oak's got this purple. This really
Real
purple there.
dark gray purple.
Red oak, it's some kind of chemical reaction to metal, whatever it is, but that streaks all the way down the tree. You can see it
On the ends, yeah, you'll see.
on the ends, or you make a cut, you're, oh. So then I would metal detect it and say, okay, I'm not right on it. I'm 6 inches off, I'll make my cut. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. You know, here's another one. This is a nail. I think I could just about pull this out. Yep, there. I can sell that piece, but what I'm gonna do is I'll just burn this all in the garage, and then when I throw my ashes out, I make sure I don't put them where somebody's gonna run them over. But see ya, metal wood. Here, this one I hit with the saw. You can see that perfect cut, you know? See it's rusted right there?
Yep, nice, nice.
I evidently didn't do a good job with the metal detector.
It's a thing of beauty there.
Yeah, here's another Danny. Hit that with the splitter, but I was trying to find it.
Right. I do that all the time. I try to split around it, get close.
So,
And
we made a video today of me grinding my knife on my splitter a little bit better. It looks like a serrated knife right now because it's pretty jagged, but
yeah.
So, yeah, lots of goodies.
Yeah, these are all good ones. This is like my favorite. This one and the fork, because you got stuff coming everywhere.
There it was. Oh, I know what I did. I got it out. I got a railroad spike.
Oh yeah, nice.
But I actually split it enough to where I could pull it out.
Oh.
So there's a pile that I'm laying out there someplace too on the top of my pile. But with the snow, we couldn't find everything.
Yeah, I've accumulated lots of things over the years. Bullets, we've hit bullets quite a few times. Where I've cut them in half the long way, and I've cut them in half. You know,
they're not so bad though. They're soft.
They're lead. Yeah, it's just lead. Yeah, it's not so bad.
But yeah, but the fork, I think we're gonna save this one.
Yeah, that's a prize. I don't know what
That's
you're
a
gonna do.
prize. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it.
That prize is probably George Washington's
Well, I thought, well,
wife's
maybe
fork.
it was silver or something, but it's rusted, so it's not silver.
No.
So yeah, the insulator was a good one. Fork was a good one. Actually, they're all good ones when you find them. So this is probably a lag bolt, I'm guessing.
Well, a lot of times people have nails in trees.
Tree steps.
Tree forts, tree steps, guys building tree stands for deer hunting.
Yep.
That kind of stuff. Or
I
just
think the majority of
yard
these are probably fence lines.
trees. That'd be my guess, yeah. That's why I don't like cutting on fence lines, because you always find fence.
You know, and this one here, this is,
It's a big chunk of metal.
that's, yeah, way into here, but just a little nail sticking out, so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've had rope, I've had chain, big chain too, not little
My
chain, big
personal
chain.
favorite was I cut in half a ball, like a hard ball, like a baseball.
Nice.
It was in a big crotch, and it was down deep in the crotch. And I made
Ball
my
in a
cut.
crotch, imagine that.
Ball in a crotch. I should have had I wish I had a camera at the time.
Because you don't
But
save
I
it.
cut that baseball right in half. I'm like, look at that, it was a baseball. Some kids were playing in the yard.
That's
It was a
fun.
yard tree.
Yep,
The
yep,
town had cut some trees down.
yep.
And how long that ball was in that tree, I don't know, 50 years, who knows?
Could be.
Yeah, so,
I'm guessing it was probably Babe Ruth's ball when he first started playing.
yeah, I'm sure it was. Probably signed and everything.
A whole bunch of nasty stuff you got to watch out for. And the other thing that we didn't have any of here, which I've cut a lot of, I've hit rocks quite a few times. You get a rock in a tree, an actual rock in a tree.
Yeah.
I've had that, and I've had it where I'm cutting in a pile and I think, oh, I'm good. It's all sawdust. It's all nice and soft, and you cut through and you hit something like, what is that? So you give it a little bit more, and there's a rock in there. It's so nice when that happens.
I had one
an actual big rock.
Last winter when we were cutting that wood, and Leroy and Jerry was there, and you brought the Ultra up,
Yeah,
I hit one in that pile.
nice.
Well, here it was a railroad tie with a crack in it about that wide.
Yeah,
Well, there's a rock in it about that big. I scanned that whole thing. There's no metal.
yeah.
Metal detectors don't pick out rocks. It had just probably got rolled around in the gravel and
Right.
drove up into that
Right.
crack. It's like, damn it.
Yeah, it
And
happens.
it's like, you think you pinched the first time. Oh, I just got pinched.
Give it a little more.
You hit it again. Throw that chain away.
Yeah.
So, part of doing business.
There you go, a whole bunch of nasty stuff we found in trees. So look out for crap. Keep your eyes open, especially if you're cutting yard trees, tree service wood, fence
Well,
lines, just basically all the
Well, and
time.
if you buy wood marked with metal,
It
it's,
can, yeah, yeah,
you know, and this pile here came out of one truckload, basically.
right, right.
And this was the worst of it that there was. This was the big gnarly stuff. The smaller stuff, generally you can find. But you get into that bigger wood and it's so far in it, it's such a tiny little thing, you know.
Right.
So,
So keep your eyes peeled. That's it for today, folks. We got more work to do. See you tomorrow.
good night, Irene.